Hello everyone, welcome back to Write and Down, the daily dungeon for Sunday the 27th of November. Today, the Cursed Heart. Start the game with the Cursed Heart artifact. Your max health is reduced 2 points at the start of each campsite. Fishbones, start the game with 3 fishbones, they're totally useless. And an Orc Marauder. Add an Orc Marauder card to the deck of all levels, attacks you if you move adjacent to him. Well, if our max health is going down, that means that the Mechanoid is basically out. How about the Necromancer with the Sacrificial Dagger? Your max health is increased 1 point after every 2 battles. And Absorb Souls, because I don't really want to be reducing my max HP with Tormented Souls and the Cursed Heart, but only getting it back with the Sacrificial Dagger. So let's see how we do with that today, shall we? Right, which biome are we starting off in? It's the Wasteland. Right, we start with no cash. We can take some blindness for some cash or some armor early. Let's go. Let's be brave. We'll start taking the cash so that we have a chance, at the very least, of buying something interesting rather than just being without any supplies for far too long. Down is going to heal us a bunch, so we'll do that definitely, but we're going to get blind when we do that, so where are we going after? Let's go right, down, right, down. So we now have 7 gold. We can get another 4 there, pretty safely. And then it looks like we're buying a crown. You add 1 gold coin to gold coin cards when you move down. Or when you move down into them. Right, we're going to go down and absorb health from everything. Can't afford this book. But we'll get some more cash and some more armor. We go down twice, we can make that gold coin card bigger. But instead, we'll go around the enemies to get to camp. Our max HP goes from 49 to 47. Ice or not? With the 3 fish bones, I'll take the ice. So right now we have 8 freeze, so our 6 items are frozen, 7 freeze, 6 items are frozen, 6 freeze, 6 items are frozen, but on our next step, we have 5 freeze and only 5 of our items are frozen, which is lovely. What is this? Add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels. Sure thing. Let's do down, right, down. Or, it's only worth like max 2 health to me. So instead, I'll take the armor and the cash and another freeze trap. I think right down here is fine. Gets me 5 HP. And I'm just going to keep hoarding gold. Get 1 gold coin after a battle on a volcano. No thanks. Trident. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies before a battle. That sounds incredible. Right, how are we getting out of here is a great question. That bottom right corner looks very problematic. I'd rather not take a bunch more freeze. Unfortunately, I can't afford these snow boots. You get 2 armor when you move right in a snowland. If we get freeze and freeze, we can do it in 13 and 9. If we come down and across, it's 13, 16, 16, which is much worse. Fine, you sold me. Let's do down. We can absorb health. Our trident was frozen for those fights. So we did not get to damage everything as we went. That is a different trident. That is an ice wand rather than a trident. You get 10 armor points at the start of each level if you have 0 armor. That sounds great. Can we get to it safely? 1399 is going to be what? 13 plus 9 is 22. Plus 9 is 31. We can get there safely. And I will buy this, which means we get 10 armor when we come into camp. We have 30 experience, which is a lot, really. Down, right matches. Down, right also matches. Randomly kill one enemy if your health points are less than 10. Add 2 armor points to all cards. I'm going to go Fireball here. And then, between Poison and not knowing how much HP we have, I'm going to go to the Void. If we go right and down, I'll be really happy about it. Hit everything. Hit everything again. Then take the giant armor cards. Why are you taking damage on our steps? We didn't do a battle just then, did we? I thought we picked up armor. Unless we did... Oh, we did down, right, and it was the fireball. That would be it. What is this book? You get 1 gold coin at the start of each level if you're on a void. Well, we're going to go to at least 4 more voids, so it's effectively half price. And then we can go right to do a bunch of damage into stuff. If we go down, we take 10 damage, but we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back. So I think that's better than being confused right now. Then on our way out, let's go armor. A small bit of confusion. Hopefully we can deal with it without major problems. There's a perfectly safe path out of here. I'm going to opt to take it. We did buy whatever that tunic is. Purple tabard, you get 5 health points at the start of a level if you are confused. Happy to have it. Right, we can come out of this very confused, but with our health. Of course, our max HP is going up with every 2 fights as well. Now, we have to go towards this guy. The damage they inflict to us does decrease with the damage they take as they go, which is great. What ring is this? You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies when you move right if your health points are less than 10. I don't anticipate in getting to less than 10 health points and surviving terribly long. But at the same time, that's probably the safest way out as well. So let's go down. And down, right again. into camp with heaps of confusion. Let's take the armor because we don't know how full on health we are. Snowland and Volcano doesn't discriminate here at all. I'm going to go Snowland. Alright. What are we doing here? Probably straight down, straight right, I think. Or we can do right and down and go through the ice trap. We bought an ice staff. You inflict 5 damage points to one random enemy at the start of each level. Fine with that. Okay. Are we going that way? Great question. I think we are. Ah, confusion ran out. Okay. We have one of these already. I would not mind having another 6 armor card, except we have 1 cash. So that's going to be no good to us. So give me this 6 armor card. Full health and 39 armor is a great place to be, though. This level, though, is not a great place to be. I think the minimum number of fights to get out is going to be 3. Right, we're very frozen. We can use our fireball here, which we certainly will. And let's see. I will take the cash. Do I want this? You inflict 3 damage points to all enemies at the start of volcanoes. No. I'm taking stuff I want it to be universally helpful. Typically. An ice spear. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving after a battle. It's not great. So instead, I'm going to make this trip through all of this armor. Our max HP goes down by 2, down to 49. Unless that's frozen. It is. It is frozen. We unlocked frozen life. Your max health is increased by 2 points when you do something when you are frozen. We have 34 XP. Your max health is increased by 1, but it's a really awkward path. You randomly kill one enemy, you get 1 gold coin. I think here, randomly killing one enemy is something I can get behind. Voids and Wastelands. Voids, you get 1 gold coin at the start of each level on a void, and we get 5 health points at the start if we are confused. We are at full health, we have 25 armor and 13 gold. Let's see what the void can do for us. Well, immediately, down, down, down will kill something and possibly give us a safer path out of here. Alright, there's something. Oh, we're confused. Alright, well, small mistakes were made. I think we're going to go across the top here. Not confused anymore. We already have one of these rings. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies when you move right when you have 10 HP or less. Well, if we do get to 10 HP or less, we do 10 damage to everything when we move right. If we get into that kind of perfect storm, could be alright for us. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies with each movement on Wastelands. Alright, well, it's better than a fight. I'm just going to take the entirely safe path here. Cash or armor? I'll take the armor. I think we're very flush for cash right now. starting here is a boon, because it means this guy doesn't get a chance to actually hit us. We buy some gloves. You add 1 armor point to all armor cards at the start of each level. Love to see it. We are not currently confused. Alright, let's take all of this cash. The one enemy that was in our way gets out of our way, which is lovely. So, the next thing we buy that is different to anything that we've had before will mean that our curiosity cabinet is completely full. Would I like another one of those? I would, but would I rather just take all of this armor that's available? I think I would just take all the armor. We have one of these. You get 5 health points at the start of each level if you are confused. Honestly, I think I'd rather save 6 gold. But then the extra fight. Let's do it. Let's take a strategic injury. Then volcano versus forest. We have nothing for either of these places. So at full health and 40 armor, I'm inclined to take the volcano. Right, and with this much cash, we will... I can't get my brain to finish that sentence. What we do know is because we have 1 hole left and we've not been to a volcano yet, when we get offered something, we're going to be offered 2 of that thing, because if this was item A and this was item B, we couldn't fit that item B into our inventory. So the next set of things that's presented to us will be presented in pairs. Unfortunately, the route that we're on looks like we're going to probably take at least one of those, unless perhaps we do this and wait for something better. What is that? Your max health is increased 2 points after a battle if your health points are less than 10. It's also not great for me, really, but I'd rather not fight the 21 enemy thing in front of us. So that thing it is. Let's go down, down, down. Through the trap. Right, so now here the only thing that will be offered to us is immortality necklaces, because we own one and our cabinet is full. 25 and 21 gets us out of here. Yeah, looks like that's the way. It kills the one I don't really care about, unfortunately. I could take 2 gold instead of buying another one of these. Sure. Alright, so we have 35 gold now. We basically just want to find loads of copies of the things that we want, that we like. That's a shame. Fight both of those to get out. We are now very low on health, which is its own problem, because we cannot heal while we're burned, but we cannot go right because we will die. Just wondering if I want to go down or to the right. We are going to end up in a camp very shortly. This potion will not heal us. So I'm actually going to go that way round. Rest zone. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies if you are frozen. Can't afford this. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies if you are poisoned. Well, we have a Snowland on offer. I think I'd rather be cold than blind. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies with each movement if you are on a wasteland. You know, that seems great, but at our current health and armor, I'm more worried about being able to carve out safe paths. Well, geez, that's unpleasant, isn't it? Right, it's going to be down. And down again. To not die. We buy a second one of those. So, we now inflict 5 damage points to 2 random enemies at the start of the level. Now, we have to get out of here. If we go to here, we'll take 25. After healing 5, which makes 30. Which will leave us on 5. And this guy's going to hit us for 5 when we step into their space. But we'll also get 5 armor when we step into that space. And when we step right, our fireball will go off, which means this will only do 23, so that is definitely safe. Do I want cash or XP? I'm just going to take the XP, or the cash, exactly the cash. Right, is there a safe way out of here? There is. I'm going to have to get cold, cash, 11. Buy a third one of these. Then this is add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels, so that's 2 of those we now have. We're doing 5 damage to 3 random enemies. And look at all these 7 armor cards. Aren't they lovely? Right, from here... if I go down, 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 one of these 2 will die because of our Demon Slash. And hopefully it's the one on the left. Oh, it was the one directly below us. I didn't even think of that. Alright, so now 4 things are taking 5 damage. Right, we're going to go to that 7 armor card. And then down through the 28 enemy. I'll take the 3 gold rather than the 1 gold. Get 10 freeze. Make it to camp. I would really just like to be really healthy right now, you know? Right. Void versus poison. We get 1 gold coin at the start of the level and 5 health points if we're confused. We have 31 armor, 21 health. Obviously, we're starting with a right and a down. Then how are we getting out of here? If we do down, down, one of these 3 will die. If it's you, we have an easy fight here. If it's you, we can just chicane through. If it's you, we have a safe fight through. But I think we do down, down. Right, we now have 2 of these books. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies with each movement in a wasteland. So that'll be 2 damage now. We have 2 of these tunics. We get 10 health points when we enter a new level if we are confused. Currently, not confused. But it looks like we're about to be confused. Or are we? We're not. I'm going to go the safe, non-confusing way. And what gloves are these? Add 1 armor point to all armor cards. Let's do that. That'll be 2 armor points to all armor cards. And we spawn a bunch of 6 armor cards to start with anyway. Right, we're going to get confused. Going to get a 3rd one of those. That is 15 health if we enter a new level confused. Give me the armor. Going down. Give me more armor. Going down again. Entering a level confused. Getting 15 health out of it. Love it. Obviously taking on that fight as a preference. 1 damage point on Wastelands again. That right hand side looks good. We'll be very confused, but that will also mean we'll get health for a while. Yeah, I have no idea how much health we have. Although if we go down, we'll absorb souls right now. Let's absorb souls. Buy a book. We have 4 gold left. Alright, so we've got through most of our gold. The one random enemy in front of us dies. So we now have full health. 64 of it, in fact. That's certainly something. Right, I think we're going right first. And then right. And then if we were to do down, down, down now, we would do down, fight, down. And one of these would die. Hopefully this one, or this one, which is a 50% shot. So let's do that. It was the worst one. Alright, then I'll go for the 4 HP, please. At least we get out of here with exactly enough confusion to heal when we get to camp for 15. We lose 2 max HP because of the heart that we have. 28 XP is not enough to buy anything here, so... Forest or fire? Let's go forest. We do have somewhere. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies if you move right, if your health points are less than 10. We might get there if we're poisoned. Your max health increases 4 points after a battle if your health points are less than 10. So we might see that happen with poison. I'm not going to try and make it happen, but it might. But that is a lovely start. Already most of our armor wiped out by a couple of big guys. I don't love it. Down would kill something random, but also put us in a much worse position. So go down here and absorb souls. Loads of cash, but here's the thing. We've never been to a forest before, so there are no items on offer because our inventory is full, which I probably should have thought about when we came to this biome, honestly. Let's see. Let's do right, right. And then down, down, down will kill something. Not a helpful one, but that's fine. We're getting a chunk of armor here. No poison to worry about right now. Oh dear. We go down. We can go down again. One random thing dies, but I don't think we get out of there. Oh, we are below 8 health. So we'll do 10 damage to everything if we go right. And we'll do 10 damage to everything if we go right again. But I think it's better that we just go down through here. Alright, that was risky, but we are through the forest. Give me Frozen Axe. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before battle if you're on a Snowland level. Speaking of Snowland, Snowland versus Volcano, we have exactly no preference, except the Immortality Necklace is what we got in the Volcano. There's a bunch of stuff we've purchased in the Snowland. So I'm going to go to the Snowland because we have better purchasing prospects here. God, these things are massive. Ice golems. Not a fan. If we go down, we will absorb 1 health from basically everything. Then we can kill the golem. And get out of here. Now this is 5 frozen damage to all enemies if we are frozen. So we are frozen for a while. Do I want one of these? You get 10 armor points at the start of each level if you have 0 armor points. How many ice ones do we have? 2. Alright, I'll take a third. Because then that's 30 armor if we start a level without. Except this looks like death, doesn't it? This spawn here looks like death. We can't even go right. Man, are you really going to do me dirty like that on level 48? Right will do 2 damage to everything. You'll go down to 26. You have 23. Man, I think right is our better shot, but it's gonna get us killed, right? Yeah, so close. Level 48. Alright guys, that is all for writing down today. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.